Here we have the outside of the 2020 Benimar Tessoro T494. As we move along, we will firstly come to the mains hookup lead point. Next we have fresh water into the motorhome. As you can see, this is lockable. Push in, twist to remove, pop your hose pipe in to fill up the fresh water tank. To drain the fresh water tank, we do need to go underneath the motorhome, and you will see just here the drain point. Next we have the gas locker. Plenty of space in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and screws into the propane bottle just here and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Here we have the grey water drain, so anything that goes down your plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off at this point just here. To drain, pull the lever like so, and then to close, just push back in again. This motorhome is fitted with rear corner steadies, so you are supplied with a steady winding handle. And you can see I've already wound one of the legs down at this point here. We then have entrance into the garage space. And in here you will find thermal silver screens for the outside, mains hookup lead, jack and wheel brace, 2 warning triangles, 2 high visibility waistcoats, fire extinguisher. This would be where the corner steady winding handle stows. We then have the ladder for the bed, and then the awning winding handle and the rafter pole. And tucked right at the very back there, we can see the spare wheel. As we come round to the rear, we have the reverse camera just here, and then the Fiamma bike rack. To use, just drop down bikes onto the rails. These straps slide about depending on the size of the bike, and then these straps through the wheels of the bikes, and then pull to tighten, and then attach the arms to the framework of the bikes. We then have garage entry again. And on this side, this is where we have the switch for the LED strip light. Here we have the location for the cassette toilet. So to remove the cassette, just lift up and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. The cassette also empties from this point here as well. Just remember that when pouring it away, to hold the blue button in just here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal here lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice easy way of giving the cassette a good clean. If any debris was to wrap itself around the float mechanism inside, giving you a false reading, you can gain access to it just here. Just twist and then remove. All of these cassettes now are on wheels with a pull-up handle. Next we have the two vents for the fridge freezer. This is a fully winterized motorhome, so it is supplied with winter covers. So if you are planning on using the motorhome in extremely cold climate, you can pop these on to make the fridge run efficiently. All we need to do is slide the two black clips out of the way and then remove the fridge vent. If we now take one of the winter covers, we just pop it in at an angle like so, then hook the vent back on from the bottom and then slide the clips back into place, and then do exactly the same again on the top vent. This will then just allow the fridge to just vent from this part here and this part here, holding heat in and making it run efficiently. Do not leave on in warmer temperatures, or otherwise the fridge will just overheat and not work. We then have the flue for the boiler. We do not need to do anything with this. There's no covers or anything that need to come off. Just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And then we have the external barbecue and shower point. To use this barbecue point, we just need to take the little cover off, attach the hose to your barbecue, and then this end here plugs in and will lock in and then allow you to turn the gas on. To release, push up and pull the hose at the same time, and then it will pop back out again. Next we have the external shower point. If there's water in the fresh tank and the water pump is turned on, this will automatically go under pressure as soon as we plug this in. You'll see this little notch here and it needs to marry up with this part. Then it will then work. If we now again push on the collar, push it towards the van, it will then pop back out again. We have the Fiamma rollout canopy just here. Just attach the winding handle to this point and then wind the canopy out. Diesel fill just here, and then AdBlue top up just here. It will let you know on the dashboard when you need to top up with AdBlue. Leisure battery underneath the passenger seat, and the vehicle battery is underneath the driver's seat. Bonnet release is on the ignition key and pops into the front. Turn to the left to position 1 to pop the bonnet, and then turn to the right to position 2 to then lift it up.